come together right now, Lord God, asking you for your grace, asking you for your mercy.
Praying for an end to suffering because of domestic violence, a group dedicated to helping victims escape abusive relationships held a vigil tonight. Now, this comes as we learn more about the quadruple homicide that took place over the weekend. Police say a man shot his girlfriend and killed 4 members of her family.
WRTV's Cornelius Hawker reports organizations and city leaders say oftentimes it takes the whole community to help end the cycle of violence.
We want to make sure that the community is aware that domestic violence is on a rise, and we want to bring that awareness to the community.
That's Daniette Smith, Silent No More Incorporated's founder. It's an organization that helps people dealing with domestic violence, trying to prevent tragedies like we saw last weekend.
You not only think about the family, you not only think about the children, but you also think about all of those who are watching the news and they're seeing this tragedy, and it just brings more fear to them on how will I get out.
Community and faith leaders spoke at the vigil.
Hallelujah, give them solutions, God.
All of them encouraging those in the crowd and anyone watching the story to keep the faith and hold strong as a community to try and stop senseless murders before they happen. As the event wrapped up, I asked IMPD Police Chief Randall Taylor what more could have been done to protect the victim, who already had a restraining order out on the man police believe committed the murders.
That's the frustrating thing about domestic violence. Sometimes, unfortunately, you can do it all right, and it still end up tragic.
Chief Taylor says that's when other people who may know what's going on need to speak up.
Someone had to know what he was up to. Maybe a family member on his side might have been able to help him out.
Judith Thomas, the city's deputy mayor of neighborhood engagement, says people in our community should know about all these organizations that can help people in abusive relationships.
As citizens, when someone comes to you, we have to be that person to say, I'm going to make sure this gets done, and connect the folks that need that assistance.
If you feel like you've done everything you can, filing police reports, getting restraining orders, Daniette says that's when you call on an advocate to work on your behalf.
Our advocate would know that if you have a restraining order, we will be able to go to court and force those things that he has done to make sure that he can stay in jail even longer. If not, we have the resources to where we can uproot you and move you somewhere else that individual or that abuser wouldn't be able to find you.
Another vigil ends honoring lives lost to domestic violence and letting people know there's help out there.
And that was Cornelius Hawker reporting. If you or someone you love needs to get out of an abusive relationship, you can find resources at WRTV.com and the WRTV app.